Yeah, so good morning. On my way to MMA training. Today I'm dealing with, I think, call me, not Migo. I wonder why they call it Migo. Though. Yeah, so I had some difficulties in terms of creating content, power issues, still not yet resolved. So I'm considering going completely off grid, so I can create content with comfort. I think now we're in the dry season, right? We're in the dry season, so my only solution now is to go completely off grid. It's going to be expensive. We're seeing that the cost of power in the country, one, is getting more expensive, as in like crazily expensive. And two, it's not even available, even though it's expensive. Like that's the irony of it. It's one thing if you are buying something that's expensive and it's available versus buying it, it's not available. One, two, is that it can fail you at any point. Like you can literally be in a meeting and then the light goes off. The light goes off. And then before you know, you just come on Twitter or X and see that the national grid has collapsed. Like the national grid has collapsed like I think about 10 times this year alone. Either like 2 times per month. One calculation shows that it has crashed about 2 times every month for about 10 months. It's pretty ridiculous. Something as crazy as that. I feel like it take them like 2 years to resolve this national grid collapsing. Because why? You see, what we have is national grid. That's GREED. That's collapsing national grid, GRID. Hope I carry my skipping ropes though. Yeah, so good morning. On my way to MMA training. Today I'm dealing with, I think, call me, not Migo. I wonder why they call it Migo though. Yeah, so I had some difficulties in terms of creating content, power issues, still not yet resolved. So I'm considering going completely off grid, so I can create content with comfort. I think now we're in the dry season, right? We're in the dry season, so my only solution now is to go completely off grid. It's going to be expensive. We're seeing that the cost of power in the country, one, is getting more expensive, as in like crazily expensive. And two, it's not even available, even though it's expensive. Like that's the irony of it. It's one thing if you are buying something that's expensive and it's available versus buying it, it's not available. One, two, is that it can fail you at any point. Like you can literally be in a meeting and then the light goes off. The light goes off. And then before you know, you just come on Twitter or X and see that the national grid has collapsed. Like the national grid has collapsed like I think about 10 times this year alone. Either like 2 times per month. One calculation shows that it has crashed about 2 times every month for about 10 months. It's pretty ridiculous. Something as crazy as that. I feel like it take them like 2 years to resolve this national grid collapsing. Because why? You see, what we have is national grid. That's GREED. That's collapsing national grid, GRID. Hope I carry my skipping ropes though. 5 million. You see 1 million, we run come out. Wow. Okay. I mean,
10.
okay. So that's one.
Each time you open, just flex your knees a bit. Just flex your knees.
Okay.
So your legs are not stiff. Flat. Ball of foot. Ball of foot. Don't
Okay.
be flat. Yes. 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 With the small flexing. Small flexing. Small flexing. Small flexing. Small flexing. Small flexing. Then they are doing ladder drills. Huh? But sometimes they have this thing in the gym, but they painted it on the floor.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, speed exercises for your legs. Never do them slow. You can
Okay.
do them slow to get the rhythm, and then I'll
Yeah.
give you what I'm how to do. So that's something that you have to learn.
Okay.
You understand?
I'll look into that.
So
Okay.
yeah, let's go. Yes, tie it the rhythm to your movement again. Now you can do it relaxed. Huh? You understand?
Yes.
I said even as I'm doing, I settle into a
Right on.
drop
Okay. All right.
like that.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Let's see how fast your feet can move. Ready?
Yeah.
Go. Drop. 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 I believe the ball yet.
Wait.
Drop. 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 Alright, stop.
Okay.
Keep going. Don't worry about missing the needles. Now you're gonna do it backing where you're going. You've been doing this
Yeah.
just side facing. Now you're going to do it.
Okay.
So now if you're going, your back is to where you're going.
Yeah.
Bring it up. Same rhythm. Start from outside here. Out.
Okay.
Out. I'll tell you what's messing up your rhythm. And you
Oh.
can feel it. It's this. When you go in, out. This leg goes first. In, out.
Okay.
In,
Moving forward, right.
out.
Forward leg moves first. Okay.
In, out. You
Okay.
understand?
All right.
That's what you're doing. Two legs. You don't go in, then you go out.
Okay.
They catch you, they bomb rush. At that moment when you're moving backwards, you find somebody, and you move this leg first, retreating, and they hit you, you're going down. Doesn't matter if they directly hit, glances hit, Yeah, just brush with your shoulder, just small touch. You're going down.
Kiss up.
Yes. Out. Out. Cut space.
Okay.
Out. In, out. Just keep find that with your in, out. In, out. Out. In, out. Just repeat that in your head. In, out. You have this United things, right?
Yes.
Another. Now you know what to do with it when you get there. People just go there to the ladies go and use it for sports.
Squat, yeah, jump
For
squat. Yeah. Okay. Upper. Okay.
technique means nothing footwork is fast. Use your technique to mark power. You hit the guy and you knock him down. You don't want that. Once first round finishes. You hit him once. Wonders if somebody put a train within the cage. Get to kicks. Beauty of kicks. Fight ending kicks.
Okay, I'm supposed to be going back, opposite direction. Sorry.
Opposite
Okay.
direction, yeah. Get comfortable. Yeah. Each time touch, touch, touch. Yes. Touch, touch, touch. Good. That's it. It's like dance. Just find the rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Find the rhythm. That's it. Huh?
Okay.
It's up to you to maintain whatever rhythm you find in your head. Huh?
Yeah.
That's why focus is very, very important for a martial artist. Which is the reason why you see them saying, why do you meditate before you train? Why do they meditate? Because it looks like they're being fooled. Just sit down.
Yeah.
But it is very hard to maintain focus in combat. It's incredibly hard because there's so much sensory input.
Yeah.
You understand? To now maintain your rhythm, hands are flying at you, legs are flying at you. You know, Napoleon said, no plan survives the first shot.
Okay.
Same thing. Everybody has a plan until they get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Once it comes, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Follow up with this one.
Yeah.
So
He's
when
weak. He's weak on the left.
boom, and then your plan flies out the window. And then focus is gone. And then to the separate. And then they're like this. All of a sudden, the plan is gone. You understand? Which is why martial artists meditate. Because you have to get used to being able to focus your mind like that. The more you meditate, the easier it's going to get to achieve the ability to just wipe your mind clean. Because the truth is, the human mind is still the most powerful machine in the world. At every moment, you have at least 3 or 4 things that your mind is running concurrently.
Yeah.
You understand? In the background, it's like background work that your computer is doing. There's business somewhere back of your mind. There's a part of your mind that is keeping track of time. You understand? So one thing being in that cage does is you are supposed to be able to cut everything off. You have it 1, 2 hours. Nothing outside this place is gonna affect what you're doing. So you have to be able to everything put it in a box. Put it in a box. Just forget about it. It doesn't exist for the next 2 hours. It is incredibly hard. It's easy to say you might do it for 5 minutes, and then 10 minutes in, that phone call you wanted to make will just encroach, just like a little knock. Bros, you want to make phone call, don't forget, your mind will just drag you, and then.
I feel. I get it.
So finding that rhythm and maintaining it in your mind, like 1, 2, 3. Once your mind goes shit, what's my leg doing? You lost your rhythm. So find that rhythm, stick to it for the duration of the drill.
I'm going backwards. Okay.
Yeah.
What's time?
What's time?
56.
Why you not sleep
Okay.
on time?
9 o'clock now.
Oh, when is 9? You
Okay.
tell you.
Alright.
See what I mean?
Okay.
Halfway through, your mind was like,
I've been done 1 hour already.
eh?
No, no, no.
I just spoke about it.
I know, yeah, that was up to my you put it out in my head, so it's not like it was not there, you put it in my head.
But
It
it happens.
happens.
That's
Yeah.
what I mean. So that focus. I always hear the old school masters, you drink for 4 hours on end. They're like, why? You don't get job. You need to put it down here.
Okay.
So it's closed. One more set. Yeah. Relax. The power for this punch comes from you sliding it. It don't come from how hard you throw it.
Yeah.
You understand?
From
The
your
pressure
weight
comes from
going
the-
to the arm.
from the step. And especially when you now punch down,
Okay.
gravity helps.
Okay.
Alright. So do you have gloves yet?
No. That's wrist wrap, I guess.
You need to get MMA gloves.
MMA gloves. Okay.
You can get them.
Oh, you like buy okay. Not a wrist wrap, an MMA gloves.
Gloves, yes. The fingerless gloves. Sell it. Yes.
No problem. I'll sorry.
You need gloves, you need shin guards.
Fingers, okay.
Gloves, shin guards. You have groin guard.
No.
You need gloves, shin guard, groin guard. Because to practice low kicks, you need shin guard.
Okay. That's some money though.
I'm gonna move to kicks. I'm using walking down today.
Okay.
So stay comfortable. So just push. Don't push.
Yeah.
Push. Push. Like that. Yeah.
Like that?
Keep going. Yeah. Push. Good. Push. Push your hip. Good. Push. Don't let your leg drop.
Okay.
Pull it back. Good. Keep. Push. Leg is good. Let your hands relax. So let them be, yeah, relax. No bad. Just push. Casual. Yeah, push. You're pushing with this leg. You're not pushing with this one.
Okay.
Push. Yes. With the hip. Good.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Good. Push. If you use your hip to push, your leg won't drag you down
Okay.
because you're counterbalancing it.
Okay.
You understand? Your upper body will act as a counterweight.
Okay.
Don't add the counterweight. Once you do this, you feel your leg
Moving forward.
drag you forward.
Okay. Okay.
But if you push with your hip, it's like you're doing this.
Okay.
That's like a book. Close and open.
Alright.
In again. Hip, push. Lean back, yes. Keep going. Please make sure you. I feel like when you push, I want you to
Okay.
exhale. Yes. Why do you have more power now?
Hmm?
Because you're exhaling.
I think I'm more focused.
You're exhaling. That's
Okay.
why. You have more oxygen to do the technique. Good. very nice with your left.
Left.
Yes.
My left.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You're pushing with your right. But you're being
Okay.
very nice with the left.
Okay, I think I get what you're saying now.
Don't fall into it. Lean back.
Okay.
So that even if you miss, you shouldn't fall.
Okay.
So for instance, come. Huh? See why it's dangerous?
Okay.
If you don't lean back, you fall into it. Because if your opponent do the kick, you are falling right into
His space.
my space,
Yeah.
my reach. You understand? So you want to be able to lean back. Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't be upright. By the end. Alright. Let's try the same thing with side kick.
Okay.
You haven't shown me side kick yet.
You have
You have no side kick.
we really didn't do it, but you just showed me the blade of the feet that I should come.
Make sure that you are using here. This does not touch.
Okay.
This.
So if I may ask, yes, it's a side kick. If my legs are bent this way as compared to bent this way, which one is more effective? Knowing that is my heel that is doing the work.
Doing this helps you activate all the muscles all the way from here.
Okay.
If your leg is flat, you'll be kicking from your knee.
Okay.
So a lot of guys kick flat and they kick from the knee. But you do this, you can't do this without
Activating the hips.
you get the whole leg. So it's like a battering ram. When you hit, boom, it's like a battering ram that comes all the way from your hip. You understand?
Yeah.
That's why guys do side kick. You shouldn't do side kick in an MMA fight and the guy should come back. I've seen somebody do a flying side kick to the head. And the guy just, we're like, nah, that's not a side kick. Okay. I want to so you can rest it. Now, yes. You see that to get this thing, what's happening to your whole leg? Stiff, right?
Yeah.
To get this articulation, you have to stiffen this whole leg.
Okay.
That's where your power comes from.
Okay.
To get this thing, you have to literally stretch your leg out.
Okay.
Sliding.
Okay.
I need your arms to start being mobile.
Okay.
So I'm going to be.
Okay. Okay.
So you are going to be moving. Parry, light parry. You want to weave, you want to bob, whatever you want to do. I'm going to keep it that light. Huh? Never let your defense travel far from your body. The technique is coming to meet you either way. You understand? Never, don't do that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Don't let your, if it's not, it's over here, it's not doing you anything.
Okay.
There's no reason for you to come and meet it where it is.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
You have a castle. You can't leave the door wide open because you want to defend your hand. So let it come and meet you up here, and then you block it.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, why are you square? Why are you square? Just relax, bounce. Relax. I say move. Let your arms be mobile. It's like you have to sleep.
Sleep. No.
You have to sleep punch.
No.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay. Weave.
Yeah. Can weave and parry at the same time.
Okay.
Sleep and parry at the same time.
Alright. Always dodge. Just
I got in. I'm simulating. I was a fighter and I threw Left roundhouse. Yeah. Okay. About it.
Sorry? What did you do to roundhouse kick? You want to block it? Don't you weave it? Don't you move back?
Roundhouse different.
Okay.
Adjust. Okay. Stay. Stay. Don't be afraid.
Okay, so let me take, sorry.
You can change leg anytime. There's no, yes, you can switch legs if you want.
Okay.
Change which side you're using to defend. Yes. Get comfortable. Don't open your ribs. Don't open your ribs because I can do that. I can do this. Huh? Turn sideways. Don't give me so many options.
Okay.
Because if you are square, I can hit both ribs.
Okay.
You understand?
Uh,
I can hit both ribs. Yes.
Okay.
Keep your eyes on me. So even if I'm doing this, good. I'm not doing any damage like that. At most, if I'm here, you can do this. Thank you. You can do this, but don't open up. So lock the little, lock the little. Yes, small, small. Come to elbow, come to elbow. Yes, your forearm. Good. So if I go, thank you. Relax, relax. No power needed. Testing. Too wide, too wide, too wide, too wide, too wide. Small, 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 small. Yes, small movements, small movements. Let me teach you one thing about blocking. Try and block with the bone, not with the flats. Not with this. Block with this.
Yes.
Either you're blocking with this, so I'm punching, you're blocking with this.
Okay. Okay.
Or with this outer bone.
Okay.
Yes, like that.
Okay.
I can feel it. It's
Okay.
painful for me. Can you feel anything?
No.
Exactly. You understand? So if I throw a punch at you and you block with this bone, it's a very good way of discouraging. Yes. So you don't even need power. Just turn the hand. Good. Good. Relax. There's no power in my punch. You're just putting in small pressure. Good. You can parry. You can slap it. Yeah. That relax. Good. Get that relax. You can slap it away. Leave her open. You can parry it. Relax, relax. Too much power. Relax. Good. Good. The more you relax, the faster you will be. So if I'm a close fighter, they are leaving this place open.
Okay. So how do I?
You can keep this hand up and parry with this.
Okay.
So if I go, thank you. See that? You have to be careful of that. You have to be careful of that. Get that hand back up. Good. Get it back up. Ooh, get it back up. Get it back up. Get it back up. Good. Oh, you can do this. Get it back up. Thank you. So, go. Go. Lever. 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 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relax. No power. There's no power in my punch, so relax. I'm just giving you pressure. No power. Relax. Just be slapping it. Play, play, play. Move, move. Move. You can open your hand. You know that, right? You can open your hand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Small, small, small. All right. Wait. What I want you to be able to achieve is complete relaxation.
Okay.
Just play. If some get through, it's fine. It's training.
Okay.
You want to try?
For you?
Yeah. So what I'm doing with this is
Yeah.
not posting.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you got up, and I'm not sure. I do this.
Distance. Okay.
You
All
see
right.
that?
Mhm.
Now if you punch with that hand, go. Any punch. Again. Again. It's a distance measuring tool. It's like my ruler. You understand? Once I track your hand goes past this,
Mhm.
I move.
Yeah.
Before your hand gets to me.
Okay.
You also decide when to move.
Okay.
You understand? You also leave a fake opening. Because if I do this, now you're seeing here.
Okay.
Guess what? I'm conditioning your response.
As temptation.
Yes. I'm giving you where to go. I don't know where you're going to hit. Rather than that, I just give you where to hit. You understand? So I'm like this. My defense is so good. Why are you worried about this hand?
Sorry.
It's in your face, right?
So I'm going to pie the hand and go for it.
But guess what? You're not ignoring the hand.
Sorry.
You can't ignore the hand.
Okay. What of it?
So I need you to, when we're working on defense like that,
Okay.
stay relaxed.
Uh,
It's not power.
okay.
Just small. So let me come again. Stay relaxed. Play. You can slap open hand. Yeah. Yes. Like fly. You don't need to hit a fly. Just as long as you slap it, you don't need to move it. Just slap it. Too much. Up the inch. Don't put the inch. Down. Up. This stays at this height.
Okay.
This can swing down to block. And this can
Okay.
to block. So no, you're popping the elbow. Don't pop the elbow. It's not a good idea. Huh? Turn the wrist into it. Remember what I said about turning the wrist into it?
Okay.
Good. Don't open it. Good. So coming this way, this way, this way, this way, this way. You're not paying for these things.
Not really.
You don't.
Not really. I
Okay.
don't.
I want you to do this. Do like this.
Okay. Are you coming to you?
Yeah, you do like this.
Okay. Okay. Swinging.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I feel it.
I can feel it.
I can't feel a thing. That's the difference. You felt it each time I did it, but I couldn't feel a thing. I was trying to feel it.
Okay.
That's how strong that muscle is, that bone is rather. You understand?
Yeah.
Naturally. So if you block with here, the danger is there are too many nerve endings carrying blood. If the punch is hard enough and you block with here, you lose grip.
Okay.
The shock will force this hand just like start vibrating. You won't be able to make a good fist.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't block with inside. If you can, it's not impossible. Anything can happen in combat.
Okay.
You understand? But even if you want to, even if it's light, see, stay like this. So if you want to block with inside, see, you block as if you want to. Yes, but you're going to turn this into no open hand. Bend the wrist now. The wrist fit
Okay.
bend. The elbow
Okay.
down. Yes. See that?
Okay.
See, you stretch your hand. See that? I can do this.
Okay.
But because I'm hitting with this wrist first,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to. It's like I want to grab you with my little finger.
Okay.
Hmm?
Okay.
That's how you want to block.
All right.
You understand?
Okay.
So it will help you always block with this. Don't say because you want to grab, you now block with here
Yeah. Okay. I get.
to grab. There's
Okay.
always this first, and then if you are going to grab, you just
Okay.
you may not be able to do with your thumb immediately, but it's the last fingers that will. There's something we call sticky fingers.
Okay.
It may not work so much for MMA. It works differently when it comes to self-defense. But MMA is blood, sweat. It may not work that well. Good. The way it does, John Jones uses it when he's trying to do elbows. There was one seminar he was giving where he said, like, guard up, and then he does this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You understand? So he's holding your hand,
Okay.
and from here he can
Okay.
give you elbow.
Okay.
So it doesn't hold tight. It's not trying to drag your hand with you. You
Okay.
understand? He's holding in a way like he's keeping track of where the hand is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You understand? Which means try and pull it away. Pull it hard. You understand? Again? Again? But you see what I'm doing? As if there is gum on my hand.
Okay.
That's what they call sticky fingers. It
Okay.
causes you to expend more energy.
Okay.
You understand? So how it works is straight jab. You good? Again?
Okay.
See that? Okay? Okay?
Okay. I
So what
get.
happened? So each time it's frustrating because it's like you're punching something that is gummy.
I get.
I said it may not work so well for pure striking, but it works wonderfully when you want to transition into grappling.
Yeah. I get.
Especially when you want to slow the person down.
Okay.
What we've done is your jab cross, which is 1, 2. We're going to add 3, 4. Hook, hook.
Okay.
1, 1, 2. All right. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. All right. Let's add the hook to it. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Lead hook is 3.
Okay.
Have you done it before?
No.
Move the part so you can see. So this is the lead hook. If I lead hook this way,
Mm-hmm.
some do it this way.
Okay.
Start like this.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer it this way because this way, little finger gets to hit first. The person is moving, which I don't fancy the idea of hitting my little finger, even my small knuckle. You understand? You could easily. This is the easiest to break.
Okay.
But if you hit with this one, even if you miss, worst case is gonna brush with the forearm.
Okay.
So I prefer this. This.
Okay.
It doesn't make a lot of difference for boxers that are actually doing boxing because their gloves are big,
Yeah.
so the finger is well protected. So
Yeah.
they can throw it that way. But you're doing MMA where your fingers, if you don't keep them tight, it's risky for you.
Yeah. I get.
So this hook. Don't look away. Okay. Okay. Like that. So here's how you do hook. As if you want to do your hand like this. I just want to do this.
Okay.
I want to collect your hand. So
Okay. Okay.
So do that. Good. That's hook again. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Towards you. Okay. See. So don't let it go wide. Just do your hand like this. I go. That's hook. See that? That's hook.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Go. Don't just collect it. Go.
Slowly. This.
Let it stop here.
Okay.
Go. Reach and pull. Okay. Okay. Reach. Yes, reach and pull. You can't. Don't do this.
Okay.
As if you want to put your hand in a hole.
Okay.
Put your hand in the hole and then hook it. So, put your hand in the hole. Yes, and hook it. See, what? Collect something. So if I say this, and you do this. Go. Going straight, grab my hand. I want you
Okay.
to loop it. You're going to go past the hand on your way back.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. If you're going to loop it, see, if you're going to collect it towards you.
Okay.
So if your hand was there and I go, see that? Go again. See that?
Okay.
And now towards me.
Okay.
So go. Again. 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 Loop. Stretch forward.
Stretch.
Yeah, stretch forward in a loop.
Wait, so the travel is.
Yes. Stretch forward in a loop.
That's pattern. All right.
Boom. You understand?
Okay.
Go.
Right pattern.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Good. Do your fist. Same thing. Yes. Relax. Relax. So what you just do is add that again. Come on. Loop it now. Stretch. Yes. Stretch. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, you fun. It's not. Don't try to punch hard. Relax. Even if I go to punch hard. See, eyes on target. Don't look away. Yeah, still relax. Exhale. Yeah, that's it.
I'm so, okay.
Keep going. Yes, reach for me. Yes, reach. 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 Lean onto this leg. Just this leg goes out in front of you.
Okay, so I have to make a call by 8:30. 8:30, yes.
More than 8 already.
Yes, sure.
Sir?
I'll make a call. I'll make a call by 8:30.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay.
Swing is diagonal, it's not straight. So you keep it at that angle. You understand? You want to hit it and maintain at that height. Don't let it swing back.
Oh, okay.
That's one.
Okay.
Teaches you how to punch it into something heavy because you are fighting against the weight of the bag.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
You understand? You can also use the bag on the back swing to practice hitting because hitting a stationary target and hitting a moving target, you feel it in your supporting joints. So for
Okay.
instance, you hit a bag like this, it moves. When you hit it on the back swing, you feel it more in your wrist. Like that. Other side. 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
You
Okay.
understand? Trust me, by the time you are done, you know that you've done the workout. So you can do that after your weight. To help you stretch, gives you good cardio. You understand?
Okay.
It's like a warm down.
Okay. That's it, sir.
All right.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nice
Thank you very
one
much.
today.
Yes, sir.
It's work now.
Because of this one, you are involved in like multiple muscle coordinations.
The punch press, the press, the punch. Let's go for that one.
Yeah, man. Oh, today was. Can you have
Yeah.
sir? So, good morning, everyone. Yeah, good morning, everyone. I believe Chairman is on the road, so she cannot join the meeting. She was supposed to present
Have you changed their? Sorry to cut you. Have you changed their? I think so. Today is Tuesday. Is it
Yeah, so today is Tuesday now. So Tuesday, like I come in late, but Salome was supposed to like receive them, but she's not feeling fine.
But is it not Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday?
Oh yes, Choma starts wedding now, right?
Oh, okay, there's a wedding this Saturday. So yeah.
Yes, I think they adjusted everything forward, I guess.
I see. Oh, okay. All right.
It means that Choma missed CDS yesterday now. Which days are CDS?
Yes, Monday.
Yeah, it means she missed CDS yesterday. That's it. Yes. So yes, she was supposed to give us her day. The content team. What you please me?
Yeah. All right.
So okay, let me give sorry?
I'm going to ask, can we have the meeting later today? Let's say the level. When they are there.
When you so you're defending, right?
Yeah, before they start shooting, when their brain is still sharp.
Okay, no problems. If that's the case, let's have it then. So I think that okay, Choma is here. Choma, good morning. How are you doing? Hello, Joy and Choma, good morning. How are you people doing? Hello, Choma. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing and where are you right now?
I'm inside bus. I'm coming to your
So yeah, so we want to push the meeting till 11 when we are at the office, so that we don't have like surrounding noise and all that.
Okay, sir.
So yeah, so you and Joy can excuse us. Let me Bukola and Dr. have a meeting. So Bukola and Dr. also good morning. Dr. Are you outside?
No,
Okay. So yeah, Dr. How many leads did you get yesterday? Bukola, how many leads did you get yesterday?
I got 8.
8 leads, why 8? Within the whole day? Hello, Bukola. It seems like a very noisy place. What happened?
It goes outside the that way.
But when you're talking to a customer, that's not the customer's business. If you have a child beside you, that's not his business. You know, I think that if you are taking this meeting, you are telling it like you are speaking to a customer, where the environment is most conducive. Because
Yes, I can hear you.
we work from home because we believe that home is most convenient for everybody. If you make your own work is not convenient for you, then there's a problem somewhere. Please, before you attend these meetings or make any phone call, try to be in a very nice environment, an environment that is less distracting to the customer.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so why 8 minutes? Because some companies don't have dedicated social media people, so posting regularly is not possible for them.
Okay.
So go ahead, sorry.
Okay, so some complaints is some we don't ever have any review.
On Google Maps,
Just like yes,
what kind of industry were you going after?
I was going after all industry, real estate, logistics, health. Okay, yeah, I got some healthcare industry. Via Google Map. I got some real estate too. Hotels basically, yes.
And the hotel
From
did not have
Sasuke.
review.
Most of them.
No, that's how I was questioning now. If they don't have review, there is either people don't use Google Maps to go there, or they are new or they're not functioning. And if they're new, that's a green flag. But you tell me 13 leads. You know what? Okay, let's do like this, Ajotu.
Okay.
By 12, we're coming together again as the sales team, not 12 or 12:30. We're coming together as the sales team.
Okay.
I want you to share your screen and run me through your process of getting these guys and vetting them. Because if you ask me, getting and vetting a list should not be more than 4-5 minutes. It's not about, it's not a science research. We're looking at getting quantity. So Google Maps gives you a list of hotels which are close to accurate, close to like maybe 80% accuracy. From the reviews, okay, add them. Add companies first. Then after adding companies, you can start looking for people that work in those companies. You get it is a instead of getting one company first, right? Then now pause and look for who works in the company. You see that this company is already is still in operations. They have reviews, even though the review is like, so far the review is within 3 months. It means that they are in operations. So far they are within 3 months. Now, just put those companies down and say, you know what, let me now, after like 1 hour or 2 hours, let me now spend the remaining 1 hour finding people that work within those companies. Because when we start, leads should take about maybe 4 hours, outreach 4 hours. So that is including the breaks. So to say you got 13 leads in 8 hours, to be very, very honest, it's not as efficient as what anybody should expect or anybody should accept.
I'm telling you, I've been keeping quiet since because, I mean, from where to where, how would you say 18 to 13 leads in 8 hours? I mean, I can gather 100 in an hour, so that's, I mean, so do you understand? You already know the product. I've spent these 2 weeks talking about the product there and there. So you should know that it's already a product any company should use. So your own is, when you won't have the problem, is gathering the, what they call it, the key person in the company. That's the person you need to talk to. I've forgotten the name, it's skipping my mind right now. But the key person is where the problem is. But gathering leads to talk to shouldn't really be a problem. A lot of these companies have general managers that post their job positions on LinkedIn too. So if you go and type general managers and you cross-check them with the companies you have gathered, it should generate you leads in just minutes. So I think that is really not. But I guess they just started gathering leads yesterday now. Castro.
Yes, now their first day in gathering
Okay.
leads.
Let's call it first day jitters. Yeah. Let's call it first day jitters. That should be one of the easiest things we should be able to do. Gathering leads should not be a problem at all. I mean, anybody who are going to get to gather leads later on should be gathering about 200 a day, basically, or more. So let's see what we can do today. So I'm missing, I'll be in that meeting. That's all we're going to do.
Bukola, can you by 12 o'clock meeting, can you share your screen?
Is that?
By the 12 o'clock meeting, will you be able to share your screen?
I think that's in the laptop now.
I know.
Is it the phone screen she wants to share?
As you can. So what you can do is, like this, run us through your process. What I'm asking you to
You
do.
can document it before the meeting, so document your process.
Yes. So you can figure out as a team where are the inefficiencies. Do you understand? Bukola, do you understand? Yeah. So let's try set up, no, get one lead, right? Set up a screen record, get one lead, send it to the group chat. Attempt to get a lead and send that lead to the group chat.
Okay.
And just still document it on paper, basically still. Document a few processes on paper. Let's work through them.
I think I will take a note section for Notion. I think so. Maybe just by the way, but let's see. So by 12 o'clock, I want to see the number of leads, what you can do. Within this time, we don't need 1 hour, 30 minutes, 90 minutes of gathering leads. So by 12 or 12:30, we will now jump into a meeting. I want to see your process, and we can look for how to make it more efficient.
And at the end goal, let's see if we can have a template for the leads too. As an end goal for that meeting.
Oh, that what?
Let's have a template for the leads.
Okay,
Like
that's
an Excel
possible. You
template.
can create a template so that if you have anybody who is new, you can see the template and adopt it. You can work on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is doable.
Okay, so 11 for content.
Level for content, I don't think the sales team really have to be there. I think what about the sales team there? Let the sales team get an idea of the direction which the company is heading to.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because I think sales and marketing are intertwined. I really not to separated. But like I said, I don't have an idea what the company is headed. So when they need ideas, they can also bring ideas forward, depending on what they're doing in reality.
Alright, that makes sense.
Okay. Okay. So it's currently 11 a.m. and the content team are supposed to have the meeting to justify their plan, right? I want everyone to be involved in this, to give the sales team an idea of where we are going to in terms of future, in terms of providing value and everything. Plus, what could go wrong if we do that? So just let the team, waiting for the team to come in to join. Then it's about normally when we join the meeting, right? Wait for about 5 minutes for people who need to work to a better network or who need to finish up or some stuff to finish up. But as a business owner, I have to be there immediately. Although after this meeting, I guess I will have a lot of things to do because of my mom is coming to my place. I work from home basically. I also have the content team to just look out for. The secretary is currently not feeling too well, so she's working from home today. She's just setting up meetings and everything. Hopefully she gets well soon. Okay, so yes, welcome back, guys. Shoma, you are the reason for the meeting, though. So we want you to show us the goals you have presented for T'Challa. Although you're going to drop the goals in the group chat for everybody to see, but I want you to drop them, defend them, and give us your action plan to achieving those goals. Shiva, you're on mute.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So go ahead.
Good morning, everyone.
Ayo.
So, basically, the content.
Sorry, hold on. Shiva, hold on, please. Show the door.
Good morning.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, as I was saying, the content team, we've laid out goals and some objectives, things that we expect to meet up with in a month, 3 months, and from there. And our content, our intending audience, or the audience we intend to pass across these messages through are of the age bracket of 25 to 50, and they will be in retailing, consulting, and hospitality. That's probably the field that we are looking at. And then our content we're putting out content to create a community. And this community is to give information to business owners, information that will help them run their businesses, information that they don't have ideas of, but enlightening them on things that will help them in running their business. Now, we are going to pass across this message through social media platforms, and we are already on Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And so our goal is to enlighten people or business owners, enlighten business owners on these platforms and draw them to our community. And how we intend to do this is, aside from putting out content that is relatable and educative and all of that, we also intend to participate, or how I put it, engage with other content creators, in the sense that if we get pages or we see business pages or educative posts or whatever, and we include ourselves in the conversation that's taking place on these platforms or on these pages. So by this we can draw attention to the community that we are intending to create here. And also, so our goals are this social media platforms. On Instagram, we have 97 followers. I'm looking to have in a month, that's by the end of this week, we're looking to have 150. And in 3 months, we are looking to have about 1,000 followers. And this could be more, so because obviously we're not trying to limit ourselves here and say, if we say we're just looking at 1,000 followers, we're not saying that it has to be 1,000 followers. It could be more than 1,000 followers, but we're not going beneath 1,000 followers. And then on X, we have 23 followers already. So in this month, we're looking at 40 followers. In 3 months, we're looking at maybe 120 to 150 followers. That's the thing. As we are advancing, or as the month progresses, we're looking to double what we are doing. So if in this month we have 10 extra followers, we're looking at, okay, by next month we should be looking at 20 more followers, and the month after 30 more. We're looking at doubling our efforts to get results. Then same thing on TikTok. We have 16 followers now, and in a month we're looking at 34 followers. 3 months we're looking at 150. On LinkedIn we have we have 74 followers. So in a month, I'm looking at 100 followers too. And in 3 months, I'm looking at 300 followers. And then on Facebook, we are looking at 20 followers in a month, and in 3 months, we're looking at 60 followers. Now, as I said already, the way we intend to draw these people to or create this community is by engaging with other content, like trying to being active in the social world. I mean, like on spaces like X, where there are conversational topics, or topics like that, we can always participate, put in our 2 cents, and draw people to find out what we are talking about. And aside that, of course, always putting out content that will educate and inform business owners. Now, it's the intent here is that every one of us on the team is open to drawing people to follow our social media pages, like our posts, interact, engage with whatever we are putting out there. So we're putting the onus on everyone. Of course, it is the job of the content team, yes, but we are also saying that everybody can participate in drawing engagements to the content that we're going to be putting out, our efforts. Yep. And to be handy, yes, finally, for the handling of the community, me and Joy is going to take Instagram and Facebook, while I will be handling Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn.
Sorry. What platform is the primary platform for the community?
Okay, we're looking at using Facebook, because that's where we will get every kind of business owner.
So have you ever actually using WhatsApp Business before?
No.
Okay. All right. Let's just consider that. Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay.
Sorry, as we're going on, okay, Choma, basically, you're taking notes. Somebody's taking notes of how things are going.
Follow me. I take a look.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So, yeah, business for WhatsApp. We'll consider that. Go on.
Yeah, that's the rundown of our goals and objectives, what we intend to achieve.
Okay. Dotun.
Yes.
Yeah, well done. So, what do you think about what she's doing?
Okay, it's fine from my end. Yeah.
What can you deduce? What do you think what do you think she's trying to achieve?
To draw people's attention to what we are doing to our page and come and see what we are doing. So basically, that's it. Just to draw attention.
You see now, so she's educating business owner, which automatically draws the attention. But let's look at, like I said, just like selling. Stop looking at selling as trying to sell something, but try to solve a problem or try to help somebody achieve his goals. Instead of seeing that she's trying to get, instead of you seeing that she's trying to get the attention, let's see it as she's trying to educate business owners. But she can't educate them without holding their attention. So see more from that perspective than saying that she's trying to get attention.
Okay.
So Bukola, what do you think? The reason I'm calling the sales team though. Bukola, what do you think?
Well, from my own end, it's okay because the way she has said it is she's trying to make people aware of what we are into
Okay.
and create of awareness to companies.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. No problems. So I guess without any further questions, I'm going to go. But Chioma, before you put that document on the group chat, right? This is what you should do to make that document neater. Draw up a table. Chioma, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Draw up a table. The first column is for social media. The second column is for present situation. That is in terms of followers, likes. Break it down in that box. Present results. Then 1 month expectation, second month expectation, third month expectation. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I feel it should be neater in that manner. Then your line of action and everything. And let me know if you people are using WhatsApp Business for the community platform.
So I guess in that state, it's not like if we're using it, it's how to direct them to use it before we now come up with ideas. Because at the end of this meeting, we're supposed to talk about how the content is also supposed to go in terms of, because you asked how is she going to be delivering. So in terms of the content, we're supposed to structure that yet, so and stuff like that.
Anything I should send them to a WhatsApp group.
Yes, how should we create the group? Kind of people that will be in the group. What kind of
So she already knows who she's making content for already. So she's aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's simple that okay. So you say okay, if you like this and you're a business owner, you should consider signing up for our community. Click the link below. I'll put the link somewhere.
Okay.
Any other question?
You know, we discussed about resources, content being tailored to into resources.
In terms of what? Sorry.
So webinars, actual
Okay, so
resources they can
okay,
use.
so yes. That reminds me. So I want the content team to treat each other like it's an educational brand. So I'm going to be considering things like overtime, webinars, PDFs to give to business owners, webinars, a lot of so a couple of webinars.
Basically, tools, resources and tools businesses can use.
So what will make the community strong is in a situation where we find somebody who is doing a particular business and who is doing well. she might also just come out to give thoughts on her business. Chima, you get? Although she mentioned it as collaborating with other content creators. She mentioned that. But somebody might be a content creator, might not be a content creator, but will still work with them. Chima, you get?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think without any further questions, I'm good on this end. Anthony, are you good?
Yeah, just one more thing. So, in terms of the resources and webinars, that's where all hands will come on deck. So, it might be a 3-day thing, it might be an everyday thing. Because in the sales team, I think you already have things where ideas are being brought up every day on how we can sell more, isn't it? So, in the content team, in terms of those resources, we have to think outside the box. So, it's possible we might be submitting 3 ideas daily on how we can build those kind of resources.
Oh,
So
okay.
those
Chima, do you
just
understand? Chima, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so those ideas will come into play. Then when we have our meetings after the main meetings, we discuss them, we see the ones that fly and the ones that don't fly.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. Well. So as soon as you guys start, let me know. Let me see the ideas that you guys are coming up with. See, later I'll try to revamp or retouch that Notion page. The Notion space for the teacher content. It's looking a little bit clumsy, so I'll touch on it very, very soon. So that is
Everybody has gotten their mail now, man.
So everybody has their mail and everybody's on Notion.
All right. So, Salome, I think our next task before the end of this week is to find a way to make sure meetings are more of on calendar that you having to send them to the group chat or like individually, basically. So what I'm saying is that we'll set up calendars, but we'll look into that before the end of the week because everybody has their mail now. Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Well, generally, another thing we need to employ is that like we need to be reviewing our content maybe weekly or monthly, quarterly, but we'll talk about that as a content section. That's all.
So whenever you people decide to on a day to review your content weekly, let me know what that day is. Okay.
So let's first come out with the documentation that Choma. So we have decided the goals now and this thing and outline them back.
Yes, sir.
Alright. So he actually asked you to put them in put it in a table. So let's have that table this afternoon so that we can know that and let's start work.
Okay, sir, no problem.
Alright.
Okay, so guys, without further ado, I'm good to go. So bye for now. Talk to you soon.